ma'am. Hey, so we got called here, I guess that they had some suspicious activity from you.
Okay.
So, if you want to go talk to them, see what's going on. She's going to go see why we've been called here.
Okay, give me one second.
Okay.
No, we need to talk to you.
Okay, I'm talking to my son's school for a
No,
second.
we need you to go in here. I'm going to just talk to you. We got to find out what's going on. Can we just go in here, please?
Yep.
Thanks.
What's going on?
All right.
Let me just get
Here's the ID that we have.
No, I can stay 10
Okay.
All right. Let me know when you're done.
Sorry.
It's okay.
So what is going on?
Okay, so they called, said that you were doing some suspicious activity. She's finding out what's going on right now. Just until we know that nothing's happening,
Okay.
I'm just going to stay here with you while she figures out why they called us, okay?
Okay. Literally just opened that now yesterday. Should be no reason for anything.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Alrighty.
I'll call you guys to question because we have reason to believe that they've stolen information like credit and that kind of thing of somebody else. So we think it's a fraud ring, and we believe that she's part of it.
Okay. Is anyone else here that's on
Nobody
site?
else is
Just
here.
her? Okay. And this is the ID that she provided with you?
Yes,
for her?
yesterday
Okay.
and today.
Okay.
And she was here because we gave her a credit card yesterday, and she immediately transferred money off of it like a cash advance, and she was here to get the cash. But that's been what every other person has done too. So they've just kind of all been red flagged into the same group, which anybody can do what they want to with a credit card, but it's because of all of the things matching. Every one of them gave us a Duke Energy bill. Every one of them said they're traveling nurses working out of Orlando, and they all had out-of-state IDs.
Okay. All Michigan or just different
no,
states?
one was Illinois. I don't know the other person yesterday. I do believe was Michigan.
Okay.
But I can pull it up before you.
Okay. Can you pull up everything? So how much money did she take out? Or
Well, she hasn't. We didn't give it to her yet. We were stalling
Okay.
her. But she was trying to get $4,000.
$4,000 today,
$4,000
cash.
in cash to pay her rent. But she owns something in Michigan. She's working in Orlando, but she's staying in Wildwood. Like, it just kind of all
Okay.
makes sense.
So give me everything what you have, and then we'll go from there. I'm going to see what she's saying. Thank you. Okay. What's your name, ma'am?
Madison.
Madison. All right. So they called us, I guess, because they feel like there's some fraudulent activity going on. I guess you're traveling. Can you just tell me exactly? I don't know what.
I'm a travel nurse.
Okay.
I lived in Michigan and Illinois. I owned over there. I started traveling out here. I work for Orlando Regional. I live out here with my friends. I rent for $500.
Here in Ocala?
Yes.
Okay.
I give them a bill with everything on it.
Okay.
There should have never been an issue.
Yeah, they're saying that, I guess,
Like, I'm really not
they
understanding.
flagged your. So, do you have a Florida ID, or have you been
No,
issued?
I
But
haven't
you're a
been.
nurse at ORMS in Orlando? Okay.
Yeah, so now I was going to
How long have you been a nurse in Orlando?
A year. I've been, well, not in Orlando. I've been a nurse in general a year.
Okay.
Back and forth. I'm a
In
travel
Orlando.
nurse.
Okay.
I'm a travel nurse. Yes.
All right. So you reside in Ocala and you go
I
back
go
and forth. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So, yes, baby, I hear you.
And you have never been issued a Florida ID?
I haven't been around to it. Yeah,
You haven't been around to getting it.
some people
So the
DMV.
answer is no.
No.
Okay. All right. And is this your correct information on this? Okay.
So I'm Officer Samard. I'm kind of assisting
Okay. I'm Mindy.
since she's not worked too many fraud cases.
Okay.
So if you could just kind of run me through what's going on.
Okay, I'm getting copies of everything. So basically, we had already kind of been watching an account, just us in this branch, that we had opened about a week and a half ago. Because it was just very strange activity. Like, the guy came in, he said he was a traveling nurse, perfect credit, looked beautiful on paper, income made sense with traveling nurse, all of that. Everything seemed kosher. Provided a utility bill for proof of residence because he had a out-of-state driver's license. This is that person I'm talking about. So an Illinois driver's license. We did kind of question because we're not familiar with the Illinois driver's license. We, whatever. We looked up online. It looked like all the same marks, whatever. So fast forward, the MSR that helped him had to go in his account like the next day to see something, like fixing something or doing whatever he's doing. And he noticed really weird activity on his credit card. And so you know, we give people a credit card, they can do whatever they want to with it, but we also are in this, I've been in it for 19 years, I know what people usually do with their credit cards and stuff, and his just didn't make any sense. He literally went on a shopping spree, he paid for something that was like, something with junk, I don't know, it was like a $6,000 transaction. But anyway, so we had kind of been watching that. Yesterday, this young lady and another person, a guy came in.
That guy?
The other guy that was up here a minute ago.
What was their story? They were together? Or?
He came in wanting a credit card specifically, which so did the other guy. So the other guy that we had been watching, he came in wanting a credit card. This guy came in wanting a credit card and an account. They knew exactly, like they came super prepared. Like I remember my other MSR also saying, like, I've never had a member come in that was so prepared. Usually if we need verification of address or something, it's an issue because people don't come in thinking you're going to have to verify their address. So he came in looking for a credit card. This guy yesterday, he came in wanting a credit card and wanting a new account with us. And while he was here with her, we mentioned to her, you know, are you looking for the same thing or whatever? So she never actually asked for it. We kind of like what we call cross-sold it to her, but all of the information that was given to us was kind of weird information, just like he had given us. Does that make sense? Like it's out-of-state driver's license, same Duke Energy bills.
And but they weren't together, or
yeah, they were together in my office.
They did physically come in together.
Yeah.
So if you look at all of these bills, there's inconsistencies with this. You can see the font is different. Even this font is different on these two. And then the other one, if it prints.
that was how they were going to prove their address?
Right. And so now that we put them all together, because you know there were 3 different scenarios, but when you put them all together, you see, okay, well that's weird. How are they all out of state? They all live somewhere that has Duke Energy. None of the bills like match as far as the fonts. And the third one is different too.
May I see?
Yeah, of course. And I'm going to print the other one too. Which one did?
I mean,
It's her and Kaufman. This guy's didn't print.
So why was she leaving when y'all still had her driver's
Because
license?
she said, we told her we were getting her cash because she came to get $4,000 in cash. So I said the tellers are working on that. And I asked her some more questions because it was our impression yesterday that the mortgage that she has on her credit report was for the house that she gave us the address for in Wildwood. So whatever that address is for her, this Madison, this one.
Okay.
But now today she's telling me that the credit report mortgage is for her address in Michigan that's on her driver's license. This is where she's renting, and that's what she's wanting to get the $4,000 to pay rent for.
So
She had some questions for you guys.
Yeah.
you were the one that helped.
him
This-
and the girl,
Okay.
Madison.
Did they make any small talk with you? Say if they were like in a relationship, or
Yeah,
if they.
they were definitely in a relationship. They both met at Orlando Regional. They said they were traveling nurses, and they met there.
Okay.
And yeah, they're definitely together.
And they both live together.
No, they don't.
Were they opening up an account together?
No.
Separately?
Well, that's kind of like what she said. Like, he came in to open the account. He left for a couple minutes to take a phone call. And then I kind of asked her, I was like, hey, you know, where do you bank? Because, you know, just kind of how we do things. And then she's like, oh, no. And then basically that conversation initiated her opening up an account as well.
So, I'm getting a detective on his way over here. She's still talking to him.
Yeah.
I got Bowman looking at driver's license. I'm having Channel 3 to send me the formatting for driver's license in Michigan for issuing date 2021. Still talking to him?
Thanks.
He's worried.
Okay. Well,
That's you calling me? Okay. Yes. All right. I'm listening.
he could come and sit down with you if he needs
He just drove off. He wanted to go get some food. I told him.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's no problem. So, you understand the concern that the bank has?
Yes, I understand.
Okay,
In a
so-
way.
I'm
'Cause-
sorry?
In a way. Because why? Because I opened an account and I'm trying to pull out a big amount. That's what they had explained to me.
Okay, yeah, I guess so. So, they're trying to find out if your ID is fake.
Okay.
So, we have ways to find out
Okay.
you know, is that your true identification or that? You know,
5085.
So they're trying to verify the.
Your identification. They're trying to verify that.
Okay.
And that was a detective that just came and spoke with you. Yeah. He's trying to figure out the whole fraudulent part of it all.
Go ahead, have a seat.
3866 Hotel. EMS is advising this may be a 645 injury.
You coming in?
Yeah.
10-526.
I'm Detective Williams. Okay.
I was trying to
Listen.
support you, but then we made another 10-12, so we're going to pee really, really bad. So don't mind my shaking.
All right.
But I'm listening.
What I need you to do is give me your real name, okay? Because what's going to happen is you're going to be booked in the jail under John Doe, and I'm going to put a bond on there where no one can bond you out. Okay? So, give me your name.
Julia.
What is it?
Julia.
J-U-L-A?
Sorry.
I'm going to let you pee, and then we're going to go to the district.
Well, hold on a second, and I apologize. So, I know you didn't come here alone. Where's he waiting for you at?
He left already.
No, you guys from Orlando. What kind of car does he drive?
It's a Honda, a navy blue Honda, and it's a rental.
Okay, it's a blue Honda. It's a light blue, dark blue.
Dark blue.
Okay, 4-door, 2-door.
2-door.
Okay, and where were you parked at? When you,
By Publix.
by Publix? Okay, so you had a conversation with him. Are you sure he left, or you told he's gonna wait for you? Because
No,
at the
he's
end.
not waiting for me. He already said, I already left.
Okay, so
Yeah. Especially when
he was waiting for you to call him back so you come and pick you up if you're gonna get released.
Exactly.
So are you gonna call him and tell him, hey, I'm leaving, come and get me?
Why would I do that? He has nothing to do with this. He doesn't have nothing to do with it. Ask for a ride.
Okay. What's his name?
Why?
So if it's not the guy that's involved with you in this, then let us verify that. You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day,
I don't wanna
all
put him-
this is gonna go down on you.
I get it, but this is my doing, and this is
Okay.
with my face, and this is my thing. I don't want to involve somebody into something that they don't have anything to do with it. I just asked him to bring me to the bank, so I don't want to involve him into something. And then all I did is call him and tell him the cops are here, and then I tell him to leave, and then now I'm telling him to come back. I wouldn't want to involve him like that, to be honest. This is my mistake.
Is it not the same guy that was with you here the other day when you opened the account?
No, that's somebody different. Yeah.
Who's that guy?
He goes by some guy named Mo. To be honest.
No, but I just want to know about the car. So
Let's get her to the district.
Okay.
Pee.
Yeah,
Thank you.
so they probably want you to, I'm going to get her to, it's literally 5 minutes up the road.
Yeah. The district office.
Honestly, I've been waiting for the whole time.
Okay, let
To
me
be
see if they'll
honest.
allow you to use
Okay,
the
please,
restroom, okay?
please. I don't mind, but
that's a purse over there. 10-15, honey? I'm taking it.
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back, Julia. It's easier if you just sit down first and then swing your legs around and watch your head. Watch yourself. Which office did he say? Okay.
Just have a seat. The detectives are going to be a little bit because they're still at the bank, but as soon as they get here, they'll come in and talk to you, okay? Want a candy bar? We got candy bars.
have a candy bar.
All right, Julia, we've met already. I'm Detective Williams, like I said earlier. What's your address in Orlando?
I don't have an address in Orlando. I'm staying at an Airbnb.
You're staying at an Airbnb?
Or I go to a hotel. I don't have
Okay.
a permanent address.
You don't have a permanent address. What was your old one?
It's my grandma's house in Miami.
Okay. So before I can talk to you about the incident that happened here, I'm going to read your... Have you been arrested before? Never been arrested before? Okay. So, you have right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have your presence while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, will be appointed to represent you for any questioning if you wish. You can sign anytime to execute these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Okay? So having that in mind, can you tell me how this all started?
Working at the club.
At this point, there's no reason to lie. So I met some guy named Justin. Don't know much about him. I'm looking for an apartment. So he said I can help you. And then I said okay. And obviously he told me what we were doing. So he took a picture of my face. He made the ID, and then he just told me this is what we have to do. This is the information. He made me write it down on a piece of paper, learn it, and then that was that. And then now we're here.
Was Justin with y'all today?
No.
Is Justin any of these guys?
No, Justin is the one that was with me yesterday that opened up.
Okay.
Who I was on the phone with earlier was my friend that dropped me off to the bank.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't even know what's going on.
And Justin opened up an account as well? You don't know Justin's last name? What club did you meet him at?
Diamond Dolls.
Diamond Dolls?
Yeah.
And he works there?
No.
No?
Customer.
He's a customer?
Yeah, I was just there drinking with my friends. We just met.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Do you know these guys' information?
No, to be honest, I do not.
Were they there with you?
Only the Justin guy.
Okay, and...
What other guys? I just heard guys. So.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's who I was with. That's Justin.
That's Justin? So Justin goes to Richard. So, today you got caught. What other banks have you gone to?
Truist.
Where was that at?
If I'm not mistaken, it was the one in Ocala? No, this is Ocala.
This is Ocala.
Okay.
Is it a Popka? Is it...
Keep going. Starts with an O. I think it's
Ocoee?
I think it was Ocoee, yes.
Okay.
There we go, yeah.
I found another ID, though, for Illinois.
For Illinois, yeah, I didn't get to use it yet.
Okay. Are you sure about that?
It was for... Which one? The Holly? Yeah, I used that one, and then she got denied at Truist, yeah.
Okay. What about TD Bank?
She got denied as well.
There's credit cards.
She shouldn't have any credit cards.
All right.
That I know of, I thought she got denied, to my understanding.
So
I don't know if he, because obviously, I'll tell you, we put it towards an address that we can get mail to. That's what he does, and then they get the cards to there. So I don't know if he was able to grab the card himself.
So when you go, is it always...
A young woman walks into a bank expecting to walk out with $4,000 in cash. Instead, she leaves in handcuffs. And if you listen closely to this footage, you can almost hear the moment her future shifts. Officers arrive calmly, the bank employees are polite but uneasy, there's talk of traveling nurses, out-of-state IDs, matching utility bills with mismatched fonts. On the surface, it's paperwork. Underneath, it's a web of deception beginning to unravel. The key lesson here isn't just about fraud, it's about how small compromises made under pressure and rationalized as temporary can snowball into life-altering consequences. Notice what went right first. The initial officer doesn't accuse. He doesn't escalate. He keeps his tone even, we just need to figure out what's going on. That matters. Calm language lowers defenses. The bank staff also did something critical. They trusted their pattern recognition. After 19 years, one employee knew what normal looked like. When 3 separate people show up with similar stories, traveling nurses, Duke Energy bills, out-of-state licenses, that's not coincidence. That's a cluster. And they didn't ignore it. Now look at where things turned. At first, Madison, who later admits her real name is Julia, sticks to the story. Travel nurse, Airbnb, renting for $500. But under stress, inconsistencies creep in. The mortgage on her credit report suddenly belongs to a different property. She tries to distance the man who drove her. He has nothing to do with this. That's the first crack. Then the detective applies pressure strategically. Give me your real name, or you'll be booked as John Doe. It's not yelling, it's not intimidation, it's consequence. And that's the turning point. Right there. You can hear her voice shift. The shaking starts. The facade collapses. Within minutes, she's explaining how a man named Justin recruited her at a club, took her photo, made a fake ID, had her memorize details. She was promised a split of the money. She'd only been doing it a week. I didn't get that far yet, she says, almost as if that softens it. Psychologically, this is powerful, because most bad decisions don't start as I want to be a criminal, they start as I need help. She was looking for an apartment. Someone offered a shortcut. Under financial pressure, our brains narrow. We move into survival thinking, the long-term risks blur, the short-term relief shines. You felt this too, maybe not with fraud, but when money was tight or you were desperate for an opportunity, and someone said, "It's easy, no one will know." In those moments, the emotional brain whispers louder than the rational one. There's also something else at play, diffusion of responsibility. She tells herself Justin is the architect. He made the IDs, he directed the plan. She's just following instructions. That mental trick reduces guilt, it makes it easier to step over ethical lines, but the law and life doesn't see it that way. When it collapses on the person standing in the bank, ID in hand. Another subtle moment, when asked to call the driver back, she refuses. Not out of defiance, but loyalty. Even then, she's protecting someone. That tells us something important. People in these situations often aren't monsters. They're caught in a mix of fear, attachment, and poor judgment. And look how quickly it compounds. 3 bank accounts, multiple identities, Telegram communication. A few days turns into organized fraud, forgery, identity theft. She ends up with 116 days in jail, 4 years of probation, 300 hours of community service. For a week of easy money, conflict, like fire, spreads quietly at first. A spark. A small lie. A quick justification. Then oxygen, pressure, ego, secrecy feeds it. By the time you feel the heat, it's already out of control. So what does this mean for you? If you find yourself in a situation where someone offers you a shortcut that requires secrecy, then pause and ask one question. Would I be comfortable explaining this to a judge? If the answer is no, that's your exit sign. If you're under financial stress, then widen your perspective before you act. Call someone who isn't emotionally involved. Say the plan out loud. Desperation shrinks thinking, conversation expands it, and if you're ever questioned about something, notice how calm communication on both sides changes outcomes. The officers didn't escalate, and because of that, she eventually told the truth. 3 seconds of breathing before responding can protect you from 3 years of consequences. Powerful, simple, memorable. Next time you're tempted by a quick fix, ask yourself, is this relief worth the record that follows me for the rest of my life? If this shifted your perspective, share it with someone who might be standing at their own turning point. And tell me, what would you have done in that bank chair?